You're watching The Breakfast Club.
Morning, everybody. It's DJ Envy, Angela Yee, Charlamagne the Guy. We are The Breakfast Club. We have a special young lady with us this morning.
Yes, sir.
Comedian Lunell.
Yo! Now let the record show Lunell asked me to undress her this morning.
No, you did.
So if it ever comes out later that she didn't give me consent.
No, me too over here. Put my sleeve out.
Oh, okay.
Like you ain't never undressed a bitch before.
He asked me to.
Okay.
And we always do what we're asked to do, don't we, Charlamagne?
Yes.
Be a good boy and mommy don't have to thank you.
Now, I walked outside and I heard Charlamagne say whack shit nasty, and then I heard Lunell yell out, I like him nasty.
Yes, child, nasty is good. People ain't nasty no more.
They can't be. They get in trouble nowadays. Especially
Well, you be nasty with your mate. You know,
Yeah.
be nasty with your partner. That's what happens. You get in these relationships, you quit being nasty. Now there go your man out the motherfucking door after the next nasty bitch. You should have stayed the nasty bitch you was when you met me.
So you think that's what it is? You think women are just afraid to be freaks nowadays?
I don't think they're afraid. I just think I think a lot of women are inhibited.
Okay.
Especially maybe some of my big sisters out here, because you feel like, oh, you know, this shit ain't tight and this is rolling and all that. And it is. But there's a whole crew of motherfuckers out there who love that shit.
Yeah.
I know, I got one. It's gonna be skinny for sure.
You got you a man that loves the rolls?
Yeah, right.
Oh, you married? Okay, I want you
I've been
married.
married for 17 years.
Hey.
On the low. Don't tell the boys that.
On the low.
Yeah, I keep it on the low. I don't put my husband on social media, no pictures, because if they do that face recognition in the penitentiary, we're fucked then. There he goes, back to the yard.
Do you still enjoy comedy? You know, because it seems like comedy's gotten a little tighter now. There's certain things you say now, you get in trouble.
I don't get in trouble for saying anything. I say absolutely everything that's on my mind, but I've been that way for 30 years. They call me the original bad girl of comedy. I've had a mouth on me since the gate. I think it might have held me back then. I was even too dirty to be on Def Jam, if you can believe that. I never did. And I'm swole about that. Studio 54 and Def Jam, I never got to experience in New York. I'm dead.
Oh, they told you that? They was like, yo, you too?
No, they didn't tell me, but they just didn't never let me do it. I'm the only fool that came through that era that didn't do Def Jam. But I did 9 seasons of Comic View, which is way cleaner than Def Jam was. They just was hating on me. But I made it despite that. And the times have changed. So now, you know, my sort of style of genre is almost missing a really blue female who is what they call guy funny. You know, not just funny to the women, but funny to the dudes too. It makes me very happy to look out there and see men bent over and spitting out their drink and stuff like that, because men come not expecting to enjoy a female comic. You come just to appease your God, I'll go see this broad. But when you really kill it, that's why they call me El Murder. That's my
El
nickname.
Murder.
El Lunell. The L is for Lunell, Murders, because I'm killing these bitches out here. And so that's why when guys come in and they see me and I see them having a great time, it's wonderful. To answer your question, yes, I do still enjoy comedy. Excuse me. Comedy. Not everybody knows that I have a problem with the Insta fame, quote unquote, comedians. I wish there was another name for them besides comedy, because you know, when I think of comics, I'm thinking of Lenny Bruce and you know Rodney Winfield and Robin Harris and Pryor and Cosby and Joan Rivers and Miles Mabry. Those are comics to me. But you know, just because you have 387,000 likes does not a comic make. You haven't done anything. There's beauty in the struggle. Sure, everybody wants to make it fast and quick, you know, but there's beauty in the struggle. What stories are you going to be able to tell, you know, that led up to your legacy? Not. You know, you're not going to have no stories to tell. Oh, because I got so many likes and they picked me up from YouTube and I got my own show and that was 15 years ago and now nobody knows who the fuck I am anymore.
Isn't it like another form of comedy? Like you got stand up, you got some
It is
comedians.
another form of comedy.
Yeah, some comedians are funny on TV, some in movies, some in online.
Right. Yeah, you know, I mean, it is a genre for sure. And, you know, just as prone to do a video as anybody else. But I'm not basing and hoping my career on that, you know. But I'm already established. These kids got to get in however they fit in, and I ain't mad at them. It's just that when you have to serve it up, when you have to get off Instagram and go into a club, and you got 350 people looking at you like, what you got? Then you need to have something behind that. Because, you know, that time's going to run out, you're going to look fucking stupid.
Does it bother you that a lot of these, I guess, Insta comedians are getting people in the building, they're getting a lot of money, and they're not really funny at times?
Yes, of course it bothers me, and not only me. I'm just one of the people who speak out about this shit because I'm not a fake bitch. You know, I know it bothers a lot of us OGs because they're getting paid more than us. And it's not even, I don't do it for the money, but I certainly would like to get compensated for being one of the bad ones out here. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? And you see people just do, you know, buying houses and shit, and they've been on YouTube for like 3 years. It's like, this is bullshit. So I'm not gonna lie and say it don't bother me. It bothers a lot of people, but I don't know who's gonna say it, but I will.
You know what I hate? I hate that comedians are being so politically correct nowadays because y'all don't have to be.
I don't, and I'm not. And you know, I was out in Nyack. I wasn't in Brooklyn, and my audiences was like 80% white. And I guarantee you, I didn't change nary a word because I can. You know, I can go entertain the Jewish, you know, city council as well as go to the YMCA and do a show. But I don't change it because my subject matter is mostly child, relationship, and sex-based, which is universal. Mm-hmm. Anybody white, anybody Latino, anybody trans, anybody anything can come to my show and they're gonna fall out laughing because everything is universal. My audiences are like on a cruise ship. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So you just come to have fun, and you're sitting next to Joe Bob, who's sitting next to Jamal, who's sitting next to Becky, you know, and everybody's all there together. And that's what I like being able to do.
Now, we had Monique up here a couple of months ago, and we were talking about her Netflix special. What did you think about that? Because you're an OG comedian.
I saw the picture you posted on Instagram. You said Netflix, I'll take that goddamn money.
Yeah, I will take that money. Let's be clear. But first of all, I've said, and I say at the beginning of my shows on stage, no matter what you think about her, no matter what you heard about her husband, that is all irrelevant. She's fucking right. Like, we're underpaid. Angela Bassett has said the same thing. Viola Davis has spoke on it as well. And, you know, every now and then, I like to see somebody who don't give a fuck and they just name, call people on their shit and let the chips fall where they may. Mm-hmm. Now, I wouldn't do it like that, you know, but she's there. I'm going to leave that to her. But, you know, 2 years from now, she'll do something else amazing. They'll be all on her dick again. I've seen this 100 times, you know what I mean? You go down, you come back up. But somebody had to speak on the issue. At least the issue is being spoken about now. Right. And so I thank her for that.
So what happens when the next, like, what would it say, like somebody like a Tiffany Haddish, when she gets paid from that?
Well, she's gotten paid.
She's gotten paid, yes.
Well, Tiffany is a friend of mine, I like to think, and I think that she is riding the fucking wave right now. What you gonna do? Not take the money?
Goddamn right.
You know, and the wave don't always last forever. So you better grab it. She's cute, she's young, she's perky, she's quirky. She acts kind of stupid, but she ain't stupid.
Not at all.
At all. And I really don't think that the Illuminati gonna be able to come for her without her snitching them out. She's holding on to that Beyonce bite story pretty tough. But I think if the Illuminati come to Tiffany Haddish, they'll be the fuck with the wrong bitch, because she gonna put up, do you know these motherfuckers came to me, talking to me about that bullshit, you know? And I just don't think she's gonna change. I think she's gonna remain the chick that she is, you know?
I agree too.
Which is refreshing.
Yeah. And plus she older though, so it's not like she knew, you know what I mean?
Right, she didn't just pop up, but that's what it looks like, you know? Yeah. She just popped up out the sky. No, you can Google her and go back, see Tiffany doing shit and poorly dressed. Like we all were.
Now you post naked.
Yeah, for Penthouse. For real? Google a picture right now.
No, let me see. What I gotta Google? Lunel
Penthouse. You want to see the black and white?
No, he want to see it in color.
Let me see. I want to see that melanin.
That's not all you
now,
want to see.
Why did you decide to pose naked?
Well, because they said okay. You know, I had already directed a photo shoot for Penthouse it was a series they had called Pop Shots. Stevie J did one. I did one. Dave Navarro did one. And you get to pick the models you want. They give you a mansion, and you can be in the pool or in the bed, on the kitchen. So we took over the mansion, and I got everybody I wanted. I wanted a boy who looked like Fabio. We got my boy Alejandro. I wanted a chocolate sister. The light-skinned bitches get all the shine, so I wanted a dark-skinned sister. Yeah, and then I wanted a redhead, a white girl, not a blonde or brunette. And I got, see, look at that. It took 3 hours. 3 hours to do that graffiti on my back.
Go ahead now.
See them titties? That's right.
They real?
Yeah, they real feel.
No, now.
Don't be scared.
No.
If you scared, go to church all night.
Cause somebody gonna screenshot the picture with just me with my hands on your
I'm
titties.
gonna get a t-shirt to say I gave permission. I gave permission.
The penthouse pay good?
No. Unfortunately, they did not. But and I thought that, see, I want that picture with the graffiti on my back. I want that to eventually hit the Jumbotron in Times Square. You never know. Hell, I might host New Year's Eve, Rockin' Eve one day down there.
You never know.
And then everything is possible.
Right.
Everything is possible if you believe. The Bible say that.
There you go.
Now,
You know that Remy bring out the scripture in the bitch.
I see, and even in these pictures in the penthouse, you had your cup of yak.
Yeah, I did. What about it?
I saw you on DJ Vlad saying Kourtney Kardashian was racist. Why you think Kourtney racist?
Well, I take that back.
Okay.
I don't think she's racist.
But why'd you think it?
What did I think?
You was drinking?
Yeah, I was probably high off them edibles or some shit like that.
Yeah.
Because I don't think that child is racist. I really feel bad for her because Lamar really was the love of her life.
Oh, you talking about Chloe?
Oh, who you talking about? Oh, Courtney?
Yeah.
The little one?
No, she the oldest. Isn't
No,
she?
I'm talking about the little one is a racist.
Kylie.
No, not her.
Kendall.
Courtney.
No, the
Courtney's
little
three
one.
Kardashians, man. Go
There's
forward,
10 of
Rob.
them bitches.
Who the
It
young-
might be another one.
Still about the one that had the 2 babies with Scott Disick. That's what she
Pull
said.
them out of
Courtney.
pussy on TV.
Yeah, Courtney.
She's a G for that.
Why you think she racist?
Oh, because, okay, one time they had an episode where the Kardashians were going to go down to Skid Row and see what they could do to help, which is nothing. But anyway, they went down there for the scene, for the show.
Right.
And the little racist said, she said, well, why do you care? I said, you bitch. And that's why I said that.
Okay.
Okay.
Def Comedy Jam, you said you never did it, right?
Never did it.
So when you heard the allegations about Russell, how'd you feel?
How do I handle this?
Take a sip first.
Let me sip my...
Take a sip first. All right, there you go. All right, now ask the question again, Charlamagne.
Nah, so you didn't do Def Comedy Jam. So when you heard the allegations about Russell, how did you feel?
Well, that had nothing to do with me not doing Def Jam. That was the work of Bob Sumner, who used to cast the...
My guy Bob, I know Bob. That's my man.
Yeah, I used to get weed for Bob when he come to Oakland. How about that, Bob?
But he would never put you on Def Comedy Jam.
No. But that's okay. Well, there's things that I know,
Uh-oh.
and there's things that I probably shouldn't say on your very popular radio/television show. But I'll tell you something in your ear when we get off here, and I just know them allegations, they probably gonna...
God damn. Now. Jesus Christ. You might as well just say what you know now. Jesus Christ.
Let me see.
Get pour some more Remy, Charlamagne.
Oh, don't ply me with alcohol. Give me some right in here.
That's exactly how live.
That's all I need. That's all I need. What was the question?
Ask the question again, Charlamagne.
I'm not going down there.
Yeah. Actually, something else. You're going to get me murdered before I get up out this.
What do you think about other comedians critiquing other comedians publicly? Like saying they not funny and stuff like that?
Faison came up here, he said Dave Chappelle wasn't funny at one time. I think Michael Blackson was, had his little stuff with Kevin Hart.
Well, if I was to do that, I'd have beef with everybody. So the only people I ever really talk about is the millennial social media comedians. That's it. I don't really hate on my fellow comedians because we're really all in the same game.
Right.
And we should, I think the older comics do show some loyalty Now Faison, you know, his old fat bitter ass, he done came up here and talked shit about me before too, but I just let it roll off my back and then I called him. Yeah, he said, I think it was, no, was he here? I might have been on Sway.
Like Sway.
What did he say?
Yeah. Oh, just some old stupid shit, you know, something that totally ain't got shit to do with nothing. I don't pay Faison no mind. We've been friendly for years. I done got pussy for Faison, so you need to shut the fuck up when it comes to me. And let's just all play nice in the sandbox and be friends. And he'll probably watch and say, that bitch ain't never got no pussy for me. Well, you don't think he gets it on his own, do you?
Now you
Now I'm in trouble.
No, you alright. You fine.
Now the shit gonna go down.
You fine.
That fat, funky, big fuck you now. What else you got, bitch? I'm fat. You ain't got no more dicks than that. Okay.
Now, Tori Hart, she said that she's cool with side chicks. Would you be okay with your husband having a side chick?
Nah. Now, ask would I be okay with me having a side piece?
Would you be okay with having a side piece, Luna?
Why you look out the window? Is he
Because
looking
my
out the-
husband's right out there.
Oh.
But the nigga that I want to give it to is right over there with them Timbs on.
That's my man Wax.
Yes, wax on, wax off.
Tell Wax come here.
Yeah, leave him there, leave him there.
Tell him come here.
I
Right
make my top lip
Tell him
moist.
come here.
He make me sweat on my top lip. Don't do that
Tell
to
him come
me.
here. Don't
Don't do that. See, my husband stays in his lane.
He can't hear.
I know that. He can't hear no way. He
Wax. You now want to give you some pussy, man.
You know, I didn't
Only she
say
can handle
that.
it. You can
You
handle
know,
it. You can handle it.
I didn't say that, but it's absolutely accurate, and you're probably accurate as well.
Yeah.
She said she like them nasty.
How nasty?
Real nasty.
How nasty? Tell me something. What's that phone sex?
You don't like to eat ass.
Oh, well then forget it. I got to have that.
I got
I
that.
got to have it.
So you like your butt eaten?
Well, my ass is sweet, I've been told. I stay very clean. I'm a bath girl. I believe that pussies and booties should go under fucking water.
Yeah, but but when you wash
If you smelled my ass crack right now, you would go,
Wax, smell it and let's see.
Come here. Let me see what you got.
Back it up on him one time, Luna.
See, you ain't
Your
really
husband can't
nasty.
see. Let me see. Back it up on him one time. Ooh, smell it. Smell it. Smell it. Smell it. Smell it. Tell me what that thing smell like.
that booty do. You're in trouble. I'm in trouble too. It's all over. We may as well make a plan so they don't fuck now. Oh my God.
Now,
Thanks, Wax.
look at him now. It's all moist and stuff now.
I'm top lip is sweating. Oh,
Now,
I would give him the business, that motherfucker right there. Oh. Don't get it wrong, I love my motherfucking husband. I love him like a motherfucker. I kill a bitch about that motherfucker. But, you know, I don't want to fuck Wax, so.
have you ever cheated on your husband?
Yeah.
He knows.
Why you say it like that? Like, duh.
Because we were separated for a while.
Yeah.
You know, like we've been married 17 years, but all them years wasn't in a row. You know what I mean? We had little summer siestas.
I like how you clean that up. Yeah.
I'm clean, Charlamagne.
Now, I don't know about that bath thing, though, because when you're under the water, the bath gets dirty.
I take bath shower.
Okay.
I take bath because I usually bathe in bath salts and all that, and I can't leave that on my skin because I would start to itch. So I take a bath and I swim around all that, and I stand up and I rinse off. I be squeaky clean.
Word. Now, you were Wendy Williams' comedy coach, too, right?
I was.
Now, what's a comedy coach do? What did you do?
Well, it was amazing how it even came about because just the day before I got the call, Chris Rock was on the show. And I'm like, she could call anybody in the world
Right.
and get them, but she called me. That was a blessing. And see, Wendy did it right. She hired somebody to help. She would do her comedy like in the studio at night, you know, to the crew and stuff. And then she would send me tapes, and I would critique and send my comments back. And then when she did the show in Vegas, Lipstick, then I was there. And then when she did a show in New Jersey in J. Packard, I was there too, and I was actually on the bill with her.
Well, don't you gotta like hit them comedy clubs though? Cause doing comedy.
No,
for
stay the
just
fuck
laughing at
out
you.
the club. See, Wendy don't need that. She got her own built-in audience already. Wherever she go, it's gonna sell out.
Got you.
So she don't need to fuck with the club. Leave the clubs for real comics who are working out. She did her shit in theater. If you're Wendy, why not do a theater? Why your ass in the club?
Did you consider her a friend?
Well, she's not real friendly like that.
Okay.
She's friendly, but only to a point. She does that thing, that social distance, I think. So, what I consider, no, a friend I could call to answer the phone. A friend I could call and ask for money. Wendy ain't neither one of them.
Did that? Did you see it when she passed out? What did you think of that?
Well, I thought it was terrible, but I sure want to go out like that.
What you mean?
I want to drop right on stage in front of everybody. Fuck it, go out with a bang, go viral, bitch.
That's how you want to die?
Yeah,
No, you don't. Come on, stop.
yeah.
You'd rather die on
Do you know there's a thing on YouTube, you know, stars who died right before the audience's eyes. It's a whole slew of people. I could be on there.
Would you rather die on stage or on Wax's face?
On stage, fuck what?
Now, where you at this weekend? Where you at coming up?
I'm in Denver. No, Dayton. I'm in Dayton, Colorado.
Oh, okay.
What is it?
Dayton,
Dayton,
Ohio?
Ohio.
She don't know.
They know
God
Nigga,
damn it.
hey, look, I fucking Remy for breakfast, bitch. What you expect?
Give him a website or something.
Just
God
go
damn.
to heylunell.com, HEYLUENELL.com, and then you can find out my schedule. If you want to write me on Instagram or Twitter and say how much you thoroughly enjoyed this broadcast, you can hit me on Instagram or Twitter at Lunell, LUENELL.
Any positive words you want to leave us with before we go?
No. Fuck no.
No,
Lunell.
don't be a stranger, okay? Please come back.
I gotta tell you, I'm so excited to be sitting here in this seat where so many asses have sat before, and I always say, God damn it, don't the Breakfast Club want to talk to me?
Yeah.
I want to talk to them. And lo, but I gotta send a shout out to my girl Claudia Jordan, who sort of got the ball rolling. And my boy Eddie F. Thank you for, responding finally to our emails and hollering at your girl. So my publicist Mary Moore, thanks you. My manager William Lee, I thank you.
You know that's Eddie over here, right in the corner over there.
Is that you? Eddie?
Yeah, that's the guy that wasn't
Motherfucker,
responding
use
to
a
you.
slow email responding. I ain't scared because you over there. I'm supposed to be scared. I ain't scared, Eddie F. Is you that music producer, Eddie F guy? Oh, you the fake Eddie F. He ain't even who we thought he was, man.
Lunell, it's the Breakfast Club. Good morning.
All right. We back. Understand the game. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that's like. That's why I brought up that. That's why I brought up that the same. Niggas like, oh shit. It was there. That was real. These people who you be seeing, who I be showing y'all, who y'all love to talk about, go way back. Well, I still heard not that far back. Probably like maybe 05, 06, something like that. But before that, I know she's been around though. You know what I'm saying? Because I was young. But that's another story. The point I'm trying to make is, School of Hard Knocks. That don't exist. Those things don't exist. So, but you have to understand, the people that went through that, they went through some rough stuff. You know what I'm saying? Some rough stuff. So they really can't tell you the truth about what stuff is, because how they went through it, man. You think they're gonna share that? Well, you think they're gonna share that example with you? No. So they got to keep it, and if they do tell, like they tell us selective. If they're not selective, what? That selective gets watered down. So they're on the film, so that they use their own imagination. But all this comes from is sin. And where does sin come from? Lies. Propaganda. But that's another story. The point I'm trying to make is this. I mean, like Cat Williams, people like that, I mean, I was like, wow, it's amazing how propaganda can be fought this way, but you have to understand, when they're fighting, you gotta understand that even fighting is design. Fighting ain't fighting. Fighting is a sport. It's designs. So that design, you designs. But what is design? So these things get watered down, things get washed out, But you have to understand the realness. Listen, I expose the realness. Okay? That's what I do. I expose what's the best. It's best. Let you know how it really goes down. I mean, the best properest form is the way that how they're trying to get you to be. Just trying to get you to be. Sometimes you gotta know what's the outlet. The outlet is me. Everything's gonna be A-okay. Let's go again.